Okay. All right. Okay, I'm ready.
What is one thing you learned from your dad?
Learn from my dad. Ooh, starting off strong. Okay. Um, well, aside from looking a lot like my dad, I feel like I get a lot of my personality from my dad, like his quirkiness and his humor and stuff. And if I had to pick something that I learned from him, it's not something like a skill set or anything like that, but I feel like I learned to be strong. Like I feel like he's gone through a lot in life, and obviously I have too. And being a single mom for as long as I have, I feel like I had this mentality of I have to do everything by myself, and I don't need to ask help. And I feel like I get that from him because he's like that. Like his work ethic is like that, and so I feel like I know he can do it. I know he doesn't have to go hire someone or figure something out. Like he's gonna figure it out and he's gonna get it done, even if he has to do it himself. And so I'm like that. Like if I need something done, I'll just Google it and just learn to get it done. So I feel like my I learned the one thing I learned from my dad is to have strength.
One thing I've learned from dad is the value of hard work and perseverance. Anytime being around him, he has always been working on something or doing something, getting things done.
One thing I learned from my dad was how to make his shrimp and corn soup. It's my favorite soup, and he taught me how to do that.
Something I learned from Dad, I'd say, is you don't have to say a lot of words to get your point across. I'll never forget when I stole a bunch of beer from him. I'd say when I was in like 7th grade, and me and my buddies were drinking, and he found out, obviously, because I cleaned the whole fridge out. I took everything. And I don't even think, when I walked in the door, I don't even think he said a word to me. But like, from the look that he gave me, and him not saying anything, like I think that hurt me more, and I felt more ashamed, him doing that, than if he would have just came at me screaming at me and yelling at me, told me I was punished. I knew instantly I was punished. You know, I knew instantly that he was disappointed in me just from the look he gave me and him not saying anything.
One thing I learned from my dad is how to be a handyman.
Okay, what is your favorite memory?
Ooh, my favorite memory. Honestly, my favorite memory with my dad is the summer between him being with Tina and Donna. The summer he met Donna, really. That summer was the first summer we had a lot of one-on-one time, and so there were a lot of car rides where we just had a lot of conversations. And my dad's not a conversation type of guy, really. Not like the heartfelt stuff, but that summer it was a lot of heartfelt conversations, and I'll always remember that.
My favorite memory with dad would be any quality time that we were able to spend together, seeing his sense of humor and sharing a genuine laugh together. Whenever we do spend time together, I see myself in him a lot.
One of my favorite memories with my dad is going fishing with him. We used to fish a lot, and I would never catch anything really, and he would be like, it's because I wouldn't stop talking. And then he used to let me come over to his house and cut his grass. I used to enjoy doing that. That was fun on the riding lawnmower.
So my favorite memory of Dad I'd say, was helping him build that house. It taught me a decent amount about using my hands and stuff like that. And in the moment, I thought it was like complete waste of time and it was stupid. But once we got to a point that the house looked like a house, I felt pretty accomplished. And, you know, just hanging out with Dad, playing Pantera, just building the house, was actually ended up being pretty cool. I always thought that was awesome.
My favorite memory with my dad is going to Houston to see him when he worked there. It was a lot of fun.
Okay, what is one reason you're grateful for him?
So I'm grateful for my dad because, despite the fact that he's a man of few words, we don't hang out obviously nearly as often as we should. We've never had a super strong relationship, but I know that despite all of that, if I need something, even if it's just someone to talk to, I know that he steps up and he will try to make a way. Obviously, he doesn't have $1 million to pour into all of his kids' finances when they're struggling, but I mean, just recently he helped me, with car labor. That was thousands of dollars worth of car labor that I didn't have to pay for, and that's not the only time that he's ever done that. He, just steps up when he's needed, and he just makes a way.
One reason I'm grateful for Dad is that despite life's ups and downs, he's still my dad, and I appreciate the role he's had in shaping my life.
I'm grateful for my dad because even though we don't talk as much as we should, he's always there when I need him, and if he can make something happen, he's gonna do it.
And I'd say I'm grateful for him because I can always call him with my problems or just the bullshit, and he'll just listen. So yeah, I think that's something I'm grateful for.
I am grateful for my dad because without him, I would have only one crackhead parent.
Happy Father's Day, Dad.
So, happy Father's Day, Dad. Love you.
Happy Father's Day, Dad. Love you.
Happy Father's Day, dude.
Happy Father's Day, Dad.